couldn't get it done on the road in game one. Now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
And, you know, in a short series, you better find a way to ramp your game up, to really up the ante in terms of intensity. You can't wait around to try and feel the team out. You got to bring the noise from the get-go.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Bird outside. Fades away. And a little up that time, but it drops. You take a look at the Raptors. At this point, Greg, they've got a pretty good idea of what they need to do to win this series.
And in round one, coaching becomes a huge factor. You've seen what you're up against. Now it becomes a question of who can make better adjustments on the fly.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Stolen by Brown.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Here's Dallas. A great shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Bird. Just 5 to shoot. Nice move. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Here's McGrady. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Bird. Over Turner. And he connects with the jumper. Bird's got 6.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Shot by McGrady, no good. Raptors leading by 4. Inside. Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the game. Driving the lane.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
At the elbow, it's Bird. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mavericks trailed by 4. Richardson outside. Here's Johnson. Toronto grabs the miss.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Three-pointer, Bird. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots to a good start.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The quick look, no good that time. Johnson with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Richardson. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Raptors leading by 4. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Tries again. Out to Maravich. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
Mavericks trailed by 4. And George, here we go. .151 left here in the opening quarter. This one for 3. And the Mavericks another 3.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. That evens the score. George has got 8 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he can't bank that one in. Takes it inside.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Bird. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. 11 points in the game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's McGrady. He's got 8. And he tried to... What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Now, here is Bird. 11 points in the game.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And that one's good. McGrady. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
To the inside. Green. Good work defensively by Richardson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A nice first quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's Whitehead, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Porter. Pass to Malone. Shot clock at 5. And he comes it down.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. On the wing, Porter. From deep. And the Mavericks another 3.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Porter with the steal. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover. Even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the evening. Raptors trail by 13. Murray outside. Off the run. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Murray shoots from range at a terrific clip. As he continues to get dialed in, he's going to be a real threat out there.
Pass to Clark. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Here's Malowacz. Defended by Richard. Here's Malowacz. That one good for two. Malowacz just got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. Great finish for Murray. He has that athleticism. It just kind of sneaks up on him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Mavericks leading by 7. Porter inside. He's got 6. One-on-one fast break. And the wide-open shot from Green. Hangs home the trifecta. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Over in the corner, Christie. And a wide-open look for Porter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Pass to Malowacz. Dallas moving the ball around. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Shoots a fader. He misses the mark. He's now 6 of 8. Dallas leading by 7. It's stolen by Green. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got a pair of triples in the second now for Toronto.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. And he makes all 3.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It continues to haunt them.
McGrady outside. And the shot goes in. McGrady's got 15.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the paint. Here's Richards. The rebound by Turner. Mavericks leading by 9. Outside, George. Kicks it out to Johnson. For the 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. Fires from way outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to George. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Here's Whitehead. They set the pick. All alone. Nice jump shot. Good. 11 points in the game.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Turner for three. And the three ball is good.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Here's Whitehead. 11 points in the game. Clark with a wide open look. And he's good on the three ball. Clark's got 5 points in the quarter. McGrady outside. Driving to the basket. 4 seconds left. From deep, George. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. McGrady outside. On the wing, Burke. Paul George with the steal. Now Johnson. Crafty move. With the drive. And slam dunk by Johnson.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Pass to Bird. No good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
In the corner, George with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trailed by 14. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet. More set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Turner for three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Back to McGrady. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
On the wing, Bird. Wants to get it to Maravich, and does. Bird finishing in close.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
On the wing, Johnson. McGrady outside. Turner looking around. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Johnson can't hit. Raptors trailed by 14. Green, the screen. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made one of your first 4 shots.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And it's Green with the jam.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays. Go ahead with power, sir.
Johnson in the corner. The three. Dallas again missing. Here's Toronto. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Pass to McGrady. Out to Turner. Now here's Johnson. Defended by Bird. Now here's George. The 18-footer is right on the mark. George has got 13 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers. That's 2 triples for him, one in the first, one in the second.
The three from George. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Mavericks leading by 12. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
Oh, a rim shaker and a wrist breaker. To the middle. Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Pass to George. And here is Johnson. Back to George. Kicks it out to Richardson. At the elbow, it's George. Launches it. A shot by McGrady, no good. Raptors trailed by 12. Oh, Bird flies in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, that's the great three-point stroke of Miles Turner, and has that feathery touch from deep, and his size really hard to guard.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
Dallas leading by 13. Here's McGrady driving inside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 9. Good chance here for Turner. And it's Dallas with another.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. George with the ball. Can't connect from long distance. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so here's Toronto. Down low. And he can't jam it through. That one, no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Mavericks up. NBA Playoff, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Outside, Maravich. Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. Here. Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not.
You got to be kidding.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Maravich with it. George picks him up. Back to Maravich. Here's Whitehead. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Bird right side. Toronto working the ball around now. To the wing right side. Clock at 4. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Bird's got 34 points.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
McGrady outside. Back to Turner. Johnson outside. Turner outside. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Lets it go from deep. Bird with it. George picks him up. Back to Green. There's the triple. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more than before this one's over.
There's Porter with the 3. And the Mavericks another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves.
To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Paul George with the steal. George sets a screen. Timeout, Dallas. go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Mavericks was getting across in their huddle. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's George. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. George has got 22.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Raptors trailed by 11. Bird outside. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. From deep. Cleared away by George. Shoots the three. Cleared away by Bird. And the Raptors with possession. Green the screen. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
Well, Draymond Green in the screen and roll as the roll man is a dangerous option because of his strength.
Porter fires. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Mavericks leading by 9. Now Turner takes the three, and down goes the three.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And that one is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the first one drops. And Johnson drops them both. Raptors trailed by 12. Now Green. Bird puts it right back up and in.
Well, Draymond Green is such an elite passer for his position. His head is on a swivel.
Porter outside. From outside, the three goes down.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Larry Bird, the three is off. Mavericks leading by 13.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Mavericks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
No good from 3. And so Bird will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. No good. So here is Dallas. Porter with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Beyond the arc. Not going to go. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2.
멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 해긴 인생의 레이스 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 헤야오 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 뭐 사실 조금 때 같아 곧 내 같아 고 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 pizza
Design code